morning sun shone brightly over Scranton, casting a golden hue on the streets as the city slowly came to life. The Electric City Music Conference was in full swing and the air buzzed with excitement. Among the many bands in town, the band from A Nightmare was gearing up for their big performance later that evening. Steve, Dave, and Kyle, the band's core members, decided to start their day with a walk to Krispy Kreme Donuts for some much-needed coffee. The trio strolled down the bustling streets, their laughter echoing through the crisp morning air. "Man, this city is something else," Steve said, squinting against the sunlight. "I bet the donuts here are as good as the music." Dave chuckled, adjusting his guitar case slung over his shoulder. "Let's hope so. We need all the energy we can get for tonight's show." Kyle, always the quiet one, nodded in agreement. "Yeah, and maybe we can avoid any more of Steve's inappropriate comments on the way." Steve grinned mischievously. "Hey, I can't help it if I'm a natural comedian." As they walked, Steve couldn't resist making a few cheeky remarks to passersby, earning a mix of amused and bewildered looks. "Good morning, beautiful," he called out to a woman walking her dog. She rolled her eyes but smiled, clearly used to the antics of musicians in town for the conference. "Steve, you're going to get us kicked out of Scranton before we even play," Dave joked, shaking his head. They finally reached Krispy Kreme, the smell of fresh donuts and coffee wafting through the air. The trio ordered their coffees and a dozen assorted donuts, settling into a booth by the window. "This is the life," Kyle said, taking a sip of his coffee. "Good friends, good coffee, and a day full of music ahead." Steve raised his cup in a toast. To Scranton, to the Electric City Music Conference, and to making memories we'll never forget. As they clinked their cups together, the morning sun continued to shine brightly, promising a day filled with music, laughter, and perhaps a few more of Steve's infamous comments.
Day 2, Scranton on the street from A Nightmare, Electric City Music Conference.
I love men.
Where do we get our donuts from?
What'd you say? Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. Yeah, we get donuts in the morning.
Tell your mom I said hey.